The new trailer for Kraven just dropped, and as someone who's really into Kraven the Hunter, I wanted to share some thoughts. But first, let's talk about who Kraven is and his tricky relationship with his dad. Like a lot of Spider-Man's enemies, Kraven's reasons for doing what he does are pretty personal. Kraven's dad, Nikolai Kravinoff, is played by Russell Crowe, and their relationship is super strained. Kraven is this rich kid who's really mad at his father, and that anger drives a lot of what he does, which is kind of interesting. But here's the deal. Nikolai was a powerful and wealthy guy in Russia before a political change forced him to move his family to New York to keep them safe. This made things even tougher between him and Kraven. Then, there's Alexei Sitsovic, played by Alessandro Nivola, who's slowly turning into the Rhino. The trailer hints that Kraven and Rhino are going to clash, but it also suggests that Rhino might have a connection to Kraven's dad. So, it makes you wonder, is Kraven's dad secretly working against him by teaming up with Rhino? We don't have all the answers yet, but I'm excited to see how Kraven is portrayed in the movie. He's a villain, not a more complicated character like Venom, who's kind of an anti-hero. The trailer seems to compare Kraven to Venom a bit, but Kraven is still a big part of Spider-Man's group of enemies. I'm really curious to see how they'll show this in the movie. Kraven's dad is a really complicated guy. He ends up having a son with a woman named Sonia Smerdyakova, and that son grows up to be the villain Chameleon. So Kraven has two kids who are Spider-Man's enemy. We're not exactly sure what they're planning to do with Kraven's dad, Nikolai, in the story, but the tension between him and Kraven, plus his connection to Rhino, is definitely interesting. But without more information, we're just guessing what his true goals are. We all know the point of Sony making movies like Venom, Morbius, and this movie is to set up the Sinister Six, but it has clearly not gone to plan, with all the Marvel characters in the Sony Universe movies bombing at the box office and getting negative reviews. If Sony and Marvel really play into the hunter side of things and show Kraven stalking his prey, it could beat the curse of Sony/Marvel movies, Spider-Man films aside, and be a hit for both critics and audiences. What do you think about this trailer? Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments section, and I will see you in the next one.